aisle. So for today's video we're going to be having a look at my FCM. FCM, I make floor buffers and stuff, I think. FCM stands for floor cleaning machines, but I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's made by iTeam in Holland. Although we've got no place where it's made. I don't know if it's Holland, but I know the iTeam factories are in Holland, so it probably is made in Holland. But it's very, very cheap quality. These are basically, I'd consider these really, really budget. But I've got no idea how much they cost. I know the new iVacs, the iVac i6s, I think they're about £150 at trade price. But like consumer price, you're looking at what, about £250 for them. But for £150, these are absolutely awful quality, I think. I got mine for 15 quid, so I'm really not complaining. But it takes pneumatic tools, unlike the other iVacs do, I've seen. It's got a thing called a Wizzo on it, which is like this little speaker thing, which plays a little tune if it's blocked. No idea if that works. Again, I don't think it does, doesn't really matter. These two clips at the top here for the hose and the attachments. You'll see it's an X-Mighty one. Got illuminated switch, and the cable's on a plug, but it can be hardwired. The cord hook there, it rotates. I snapped part of the top off, but it's glued back together, so it should be okay. Take the top off. It is 800 watts. It is lovely and quiet. I'll say that. Really nice and quiet. Filter, it has been used bagless, but it actually creates kind of a cyclone on the inside, because when I was running, I could hear all the dirt swirling around the inside. So it seems alright. I'll be using a bag with this up when I've refurbished it. Not refurbished it yet, so it doesn't matter. Under the motor kit thing, there's like this little tube, and that's for the bag full Wizzo thing. I don't even know if it works, but this doesn't pull off. I'm not too sure how it comes off, but it's not dirty. This will probably get a wipe over and I'll call it done. I'm not going to fully strip it down because it is really clean. Just noticed it's actually got a 0 on-off thing on it, but it doesn't have a thing on the top, so didn't notice that before. It is illuminated switch, and it is absolutely lovely and quiet. It's really quiet. One of the quietest dry vacs I've got. Better than a Henry, I think, and it's lovely. It's got a really nice tone to it as well. It's not like high pitched or anything. I think I just managed to get that thing off then. Let's have a look again. It seems like it's glued on in the middle, so it doesn't like twist off or anything, so I'm gonna say it doesn't come off. But those people that have had these before, tell me if it comes off or not. Yeah, I got no attachments with it. I don't know if I've said that already, probably have, because I'm rambling on. But no attachments with it. But again, it takes pneumatic ones, so it's not a big deal. Probably would add a Wesselwork floor tool. I'm gonna go and say probably the free flow type, which is the one where you can't switch it. It's meant for both types of floor. And probably had some steel ones. And probably a fixed hand grip, not like a pneumatic where you can take it off. These are budget cleaners, man. For a budget cleaner, they've got what needs to be right on it. So good motor, pluggable cable, can take pneumatic tools. But quality, I don't see it being a problem if it was used commercially, like in offices. But I wouldn't like to see this being used industrial. The top is really good quality. It's just this plastic ring around the outside. It's just doesn't give you the greatest confidence in it's going to be good or not. But it does run. I'm not going to run it in this video because it's tipping it down, and I want to refurbish it and sort it before I run it inside in case anything does go wrong with it. I know Adam's got one of these, and it's not branded FCM. It's branded Premier, and he said it's really loud. So this one's lovely and quiet. It's 800 watts. I think his has been retrofitted with a newer 1100 watt motor, which explains why it's quite loud. From what I can make out of the date, I'm thinking it is the 8th week of 2000. So or it could be 2008 or something like that. I've no idea how they work these out, or it could even be. It's not going to be that. Ignore me. But yeah, it's quite dusty on the top, but it's not dirty. So for filter, I know these are the same diameter as Henry 160s. And it reminds me basically of a Carstar KV10, but made of plastic. It's really just that size and the shape and everything of it just reminds me of a Carstar, but it's not. Same diameter as a Henry 160, but obviously you can't use a Henry 160 filter because it won't go down enough. But that filter should wash up alright, I think. There's no way that's coming off the frame, so I'll just probably jet wash it and hand wash it in the sink, and then use my George or my Victor and suck it dry, and then dry it overnight. I'll definitely do an after video on this one. I don't know what tools it would have had, but when I do the after video, I'll just demonstrate it with some pneumatic tools on it. But yeah, clamps are alright on it. So thanks for watching and goodbye.